What do you like most about yourself? My sense of humor and ability to make myself laugh and nobody else. My sense of humor is based solely on making myself laugh. Occasionally I make other people laugh as well, but often it's just me laughing to myself in a dark room like a mental patient. To be honest, being able to make yourself laugh when you're alone in the dark gets you through life. My mom was an animal hoarder, mostly cats, and of course we'd have kittens every once in a while. My bedroom was always spotless, so any litter of kittens we had would stay in there with me. I took very good care of kittens and trained them very well. The kittens would run to me instead, if their own mother. Anyone who had adopted my kittens said they were the best, most well-behaved cats they ever had. So I guess one thing I like about myself is how good I'm with cats. I'd love to be a cat fosterer, but do not have the time or money. Hopefully, one day, the cats need you. I'm unbringdownable. Even at the very worst times, I never really feel unlucky. No matter how ty things get, I deep down inside truly believe that this bad time is but an unpleasant blip in my beautiful life. I thank my mum for this resilience, and yes, I do know how very fortunate I am. Oh my, I needed to hear that. Unbringdownable. You have advantage on saving throws against spells and effects that result in the frightened condition, and resistance to psychic damage. Additionally, when you suffer psychic damage, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by an amount equal to 1d4 plus your proficiency bonus. I don't really like myself that much, but I have excellent calves. So I got that going for me. Stupid sexy Flanders. I won't raise my voice to talk over somebody. That is how I got over my stutter as a child, since my brothers would actively interrupt me. As an adult I never talk over people, especially children. Interesting. I mentioned a stutter I developed in my mid-teens which eventually went away, but I can't recall actually working on it, although it had become apparent to myself and my 3 brothers. I wonder if this habit of mine is related to the stutter disappearing. I have a great butt. I like that I'm generally a nice person. Low bar Ike, but way too many people are mean in the attempts of being a savage. I'd rather be someone who made you smile. Happy Cake Day. This is a pretty important one though. There are so many fake people out there that genuineness is becoming more and more rare. I have found people are nice because they want or need something. This made me smile, so you're doing your job right. And that made me smile, so thanks. I can get on with anyone. I'm a 31-year-old male who loves playing video games and watching sci-fi movies, yet some of my closest friends include a woman in her 50s who is really into fashion, a guy in his late 40s who is mad about sport, and a guy barely into his 20s who is really into cars. We share absolutely nothing in common, but it always gives us lots of different things to talk about. Edit. Thanks for the kind comments folks. As a lot of people are asking how we met, I'll post a reply I wrote to someone else below. Women in her 50s who is really into fashion. On the train from work. Her husband is medically retired, so they can't travel far and spend their free time going to the best restaurants. She always sends me pictures of all their meals and asks what I would have ordered from the menu. They are so passionate about food and give absolutely zero thought about something being unhealthy. Neither of them are big, so every few months we get together and go someplace nice and order food for 10 because they like to try as much as they can from the menu. Guy in his late 40s who is mad about sport. We were both waiting for our partner in the dressing room and he was getting mad about his fantasy football team with the live updates. I ended up following football after and joined his league, and he taught me a lot about it, and I ended up winning their 40-man league of veterans the following season. Guy barely into his 20s, who is really into cars. I sold him some video games, and we got talking about his new car as I've never really cared for them, and drive an old banger. He was showing me his huge electronic dashboard, and when I was next looking for a car he helped me out. My indescribable sexiness. My envy is indescribable. I've always had a good attitude about learning new difficult things. For as long as I've known, whenever I'm trying to learn, or do something that seems impossible, I tell myself somewhere in the world, someone dumber than you pulled this off. I very rarely tell myself that I can't figure something out because but I suck at this. Everyone's bad at stuff before they get good. I dislike pretty much everything about myself, except my speaking voice. I fucking love my speaking voice. Happy cake day opus. You heard your voice on a recording, and you liked it? That is indeed impressive. I know I'm smart, and I'm smart enough to know I'm also really dumb. Also my legs. The fact that I can cook, run fast from track, and speak Japanese and French. I mean, would you be afraid if someone with garlic bread was yelling in Japanese as they sprinted at you? I'd welcome the angry Japanese garlic bread. Thank you, it's good garlic bread. The fact that I'm still very much alive and in this world. Edit. Gee, did this blow up? Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. That's great. Each day is a gift. I like my eyes, which are really blue, and eyebrows which are quite thick, but I think they've got a nice shape. TBF, I thought I looked incredible last night when I was giving myself a prep talk in the mirror in the bathroom at a party, lol. Hahaha, we've all done the toilet team talk. Nice eyes are gorgeous, well done. My eyebrows. I'm a guy and naturally have good looking eyebrows. I've had people ask me if I get them done. Funny story, it was my first day in college, and the psychology teacher asked everyone in my class to make a circle and say what they like about themselves the most. When she got me avoiding her eyes, she chose me and asked me what I liked most about myself. I was not ready to answer. It was a awkward 5 seconds of silence, so I said, "Can be any part of myself," and then everybody started to laugh because obviously I made a sexual innuendo, but what I really wanted to say is that I really like my eyebrows. The ability to compartmentalize. For example, at work I can shut off personal stuff most of the time, and vice versa. It comes in handy in many areas of life. My dad can do this. It's incredible. He is retired military now, but growing up, he could have a jet crash, airfield backed up, and then come home and act like our family was the only thing that mattered. Literally, no idea how people like you can do it, but it's a great gift to have. I think learning how to be present and engaged in what you are doing is a big part of it. If you are putting your focus into interacting with what is happening right now, it pushes the other stuff to the back of your brain. One way to look at it is that your employer is buying your time. So at work your energy and focus is bought by the company. After hours they are not buying your time. Why take away from your real life for free? You owe it yourself to make the most of your time and leave the job at the door. Once you get the hang of it, it becomes more natural, and you can apply to other areas. I don't know if I explained that clearly. It's kind of like flipping a mental switch. Hope this helps. The discipline to keep working out. When I was a little younger I went to the gym on and off, but I've managed to go for almost 24 months and I can see a change in my body, and although being demotivated at times I'm getting really close to my goals of what I set. I'm just really proud of myself and glad I did it. That's so great. I'm trying so hard to find the motivation to actually start, but I have a million excuses. September 1st is my self-imposed deadline to start. My nose. A plastic surgeon I knew once asked me if he could put it in a book as a photo that a person could use to pick a new nose. I'm not sure if it was a real ask or not, if they even do those pictures, but I was honored. Edit. Jesus Christ, all you weirdos better stop me asking for pictures of my fucking nose. And I'm not posting them here either. Jerk off to someone else's nose, please. That a person could use to pick a new nose, tell them to pick their own damn nose. Gross. You can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Ancient Chinese proverb. That I was able to make my own life choices and break free from my parents' grip on me took me a lot of courage and the help of my BF, who I never thought would love me. BC, I'm a crazy potato. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.